All right, so this is how I lost about 800 train supply and demand today. So it's first, start with news, right? So like I said, this whole week, today's NFP week. Well, not today, but this whole week is NFP week, right? So Tuesday we had news for USD at what? Can't even see. Oh, we had news at 9 a.m. and news at that 8 a.m. news. It's an orange folder, so it doesn't really don't really matter like that. But we had news at 9, right? So I was looking at EU and GU, and I looked and I saw that we were playing off of this range right here, right? Um, I was basically trying to take a trade to like break the range, if that makes sense, right? So obviously the 200 EMA is below my setup, and which means I'm looking for buys, right? Um, After using my higher time frame confluence, it was like GU and EU were telling me two different things. If you know GU and EU, they're supposed to be like corresponding, right? They're supposed to be like kind of the same and doing the same thing, kind of. But today they were doing like different things. So I ain't gonna lie, I should have probably faded this trade, but it is what it is. I took it, because it was just giving me mixed signals. Yeah, it was just giving me mixed signals, right? So I had a demand marked out right here. You can see we closed above this high, but the only thing is we wicked this high right here, right? We wicked this high, and I ain't gonna lie, I knew it was gonna be a liquidity sweep, but I didn't take it. I was actually watching that whole setup happen. But so I entered, right. I entered kind of late. I was trying to wait for candles to start breaking, so that candle broke. This didn't break, and then that one broke, and that's when I got in, like somewhere around there when that candle broke. And then you can see I instantly lost, like. But I mean, my target got hit. Like my bias was correct. We were bullish. It literally came and took me out, and then it went and hit all my TPs. So there's not really much you can do about that, bro. Like what I learned from this is like next time if GU and EU is telling me two different things, bro, I'm just gonna stay away from it, bro. That's when I'm just gonna just fade the trade and just look for a different setup. I was also eyeing USD CAD as well, right? It formed a demand zone, but I didn't take it because the setup was already high. Like I don't know if I could see. Let me see. Where was it? Here it is. It was this zone right here. So first of all, it was a pretty big zone. I'm not gonna lie. And the setup was high, right? We already broke all this structure. We didn't even retrace yet, right? No retracement. So I'm just looking. I'm like, okay, like, like what are we doing, bro? Like, there's no retracement. It's throwing demand zones, but bro, I'm expecting it to come all the way down here, right? But you can see we're playing this range today in USD CAD as well, and price ended up coming feeling more than equilibrium, tapping this, but this was off of news, so either way, I wasn't gonna be taking that. But this was the main setup I was eyeing today, right? And you guys can see this would have been an instant winner, bro. Like I don't know, bro. I just when trades are high like that already, I'm expecting to way like I'm expecting to retrace all the way down here at least, not a retrace here like when we haven't went down to anything, you know. So it is what it is. Got my journal open. I gotta get to journaling this trade so I can know not to do this again, right? This EU trade, I ain't gonna lie. Now that I'm looking at it, I should have probably faded this like completely just because of that liquidity sweep. Like you see how the candle didn't close above that structure, just swept it out. I should have probably faded it just off of that, but this is what it is. We took the trade. That was the trade for today. Guys, got any questions? Let me know. I'll be glad to answer them. And yeah, that's pretty much it.